Peace and blessings, friends and family. King David here on that check-in, man. Here on a beautiful Saturday. I know you're probably asking yourself, it's nice and warm. This feels like summertime or nice, good spring. And I'm wearing a hoodie in this nice, beautiful Saturday. As you can see, I also got my helmet, so I'm on my way to go pick up my bike. My bike's been at the shop for like a week and a half. Actually, my bike's been at the shop 2 weeks. You know what I mean? A regular tune-up. You know, they turn it into a 2-week fiasco. You know what I mean? So, you know, it is what it is. That's part of the maintenance, right? You know, so I'm about to go pick the bike up. Ran a couple of errands early in the morning. After I go pick up the bike, I'm about to go drop off 2 more bananas. You know, get that out the way, and then go home and just chill out a little, do the weekend, you know, the weekend chores at home. Excuse me, but you know, the grind don't stop, man. You gotta grind. You know, it's always good to grind first and chill later. That's my motto. Get things out the way early, so that way you got the whole afternoon. Well, it's afternoon, you know, to chill in the crib with the family. You know, so that's what I'm about to go do. You know, it's all about that grind, man. When I say that grind, you know, you gotta grind, you know, because nobody is gonna give you anything. Nothing is free, you know, and I'm gonna tell you something real quick. That's something that's really important, right? The grind is for real, right? We grind for now and we grind for later. So that way later, you don't gotta grind. So those that know, if you don't understand, let me break it down. There's a candy that we grew up on back in my day. It's still around. Now and later, right? I know a lot of people, they say, we don't know we're gonna live tomorrow. We gotta do it for today. Well, guess what? If you got that attitude, you're gonna be broke. You understand what I'm saying? If you have that attitude, you're gonna be broke. You know, yes, nobody knows when they're gonna go, but it's important to save now so you could enjoy it later. You understand what I'm saying? Because later on in the future, I'm not gonna be that person that's gonna be working. I'm gonna be 65 years old working for somebody else. You understand what I'm saying? So when I say you saving for later, you saving so that way later you don't gotta do that. You know what I mean? So that's why I wanted to put that out there. I'm also taking you on a little walk journey with me to my bike shop. You know, and that's another thing. Maintenance. When it comes to your vehicle, you gotta save for maintenance too. You know what I mean? The amount of gas you spend on a weekly basis, save that amount also for maintenance. I saw this commercial the other day with Stephen A. Smith. I think it's called The Shield, where it's like insurance. Basically, it's like another insurance that they want you to pay monthly, right? And then if you get into any type of maintenance issue, they're gonna take care of that for you. That's bullshit. Remember, always read the fine print. Always read the fine print. You better off saving the money yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you come up with any mechanical issues and you didn't read the fine print, they're not gonna take care of that for you. That I know for a fact. You understand? So you better off saving your money yourself. So that way, whenever your car breaks down, you got the money to fix it. You understand? That's why it's very important to save. I've been stressing savings for a very long time on my platform. Excuse me. And I'm gonna continue to keep doing it. I'm gonna continue to keep doing it. You know, because I see it every day, every week. You know, people, they don't, you know, emergencies happen and they're not prepared for it. You know, but if you had the money saved up, you wouldn't have that problem. You understand? Because being prepared, you don't got to worry about being prepared. You don't got to worry about anything creeping up, any situation creeping up on you, because you're ready for it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get caught up. You don't want to get caught up unexpectedly and then be like, damn, you know, now you got to, you know, scramble around, you know, using your credit cards or, you know, trying to borrow money when you could have done it yourself, you know? So, you know, it's just things like that, you know, but I want to thank you for listening to my rant. It's not really a rant, you know, it's just, you know, me, you know, educating those that need it, you know, dropping gems to those that need it, you know, on things that we take for granted, you know, but it's very, very essential, you know, to your finance. All right, for the family, have a blessed weekend, and God willing, we come back next week, week 21 of the 100 savings envelopes Roth IRA challenge 2026.